Welcome to yet another Schrello Rides video. We got some good feedback from the first super long ride through Erith. I showed you a bunch of places and I of course have come up with more. And I'm standing right now in, to be exact, Boston Woods and East Wickham open space, surrounded by cute little doggies in this glorious day. So can't wait to share a little bit more. Let's go for a little ride. All right, you're back in the helmet. We are ready to take off. Can we squeeze? Yes, we can. All right, let's find our way back to the test center. Jesus is busy. Cute as that, little bowling. Oh, look how beautiful this is though. I just need more and more excuses to go out and ride, you know? Do you recognize this place from previous video? Entering the 20 zone here. Now you can see it quite obvious, but from that corner there where the car is sort of signaling. Oh, hello, biker mate. Let's make sure that he understands. So we're taking a right hand. Ooh, boy, that is a loud ass bike. Really nice though. Couldn't get a good glimpse of it. There we go. All right, welcome to the 20 zone. You've seen this in my previous video, as I mentioned before, but it's good that you see it again now, so we get a little bit familiar with it, especially from the other direction. I'm definitely going to fast forward a little bit though. Sneaky turn. Thamesmead, please. Righty tighty. Whoa. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, doggy. And here we go into 20 from this direction. Referencing the other video again, if you haven't watched it already, you should go and check it out because I talk a lot about these roundabouts. But long story short, we are in inner lane, basically in this area, just because it's easier. It's obviously not 100% risk-free, but that's what my riding school recommended. Signal out, check inside, red light Oh, the dogs don't like the motor. Sorry, doggy. I know. It is crazy. We're gonna go straight ahead in the diamond roundabout and go via Thamesmead Central the reverse way and make it back to the test center from there. Now we signal out, check, and we check inside as well. You always shoulder check. Well, not always. I shoulder check basically a lot of things. But I shoulder check the direction that is open or vulnerable, basically. That's the general rule about it, if it confuses you. Not really sure what that guy was doing, but... avoid the hazards. There we go. And I believe this is going to become 30 here. Exactly. And we become 30 here. I might as well enter into this car lane here because I have a feeling we are heading a bus lane. Exactly. So we're back to Thamesmead Central, or them pointing this as Thamesmead Central. Glunk. Do love a Triumph gearbox. Reassuring glunk when you go into first here. So this is a similar situation here with these roundabouts. They most likely would tell you to go straight ahead, stay in the inner lane. Is the general advice from my riding school. And either you have seen this video or not as well, but I talk about in that video how I basically failed my first mod 2 in this area. Oh look, Popo. Or maybe ticketing, who knows. So you should check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I should have released it before this video. But ugh. Those are not nice. Well, I sure picked a busy time to show you this. Signal out. Lifesaver. There you go. Keep the left-hand signal. Slow down. Oh, it's 50. Oh, there is space. Avoid any weird things on the road. Shoulder check out. And basically zoom. We are not gonna be in 40 on a 50, so we're gonna overtake. My god, it's quite windy today. There we go. And this becomes the left-hand lane, just so you're aware. So that's a pretty smooth thing. This has nothing to do with, your test knowledge, but this road is so freaking bumpy at speed. I don't like it. It has like certain bits or certain places where it's like, ugh, exactly, it just comes out of nowhere. Just beware when you ride here to make sure you don't mess up for someone approaching this. But also keep to the 50. Remember this roundabout from previous video? We came there, just so you know. lorries, and we are going a little bit slow for my taste, so we're gonna pass them. Take the first exit to test center. There we go. .30 road. Beware of these lorries when you do your test here. This is pretty good. The gate is closed. That means I should be able to just go in. They don't work. They're not working today. No, they're not. Perfect. So here's the test center. You also do your mod 1 there. And last time we were here, you come out and we took a right. And this time, we're actually going to take a left. And I'll show you a little bit of how that's like. .30 road. Nothing else than just don't be aggressive if you have opposing traffic and it's tight. And they're gonna probably tell you to take a right here. So you signal, you already place, you shoulder check. I'll let that guy go. It's gonna be a little bit tight otherwise. Shoulder check again, go. And you go in middle here and we have opposing traffic again. So I'm gonna give this guy a little space. There's an awful lot of cars here today. This is unusual. There we go. The examiner would have loved that. So don't do what most L-plate deliveries do. They push like crazy. I do understand that they have time is money for them, so they are willing to risk a lot, since that's basically their currency, which is, I mean, quite sad in a way, but you know, just don't learn from that. The examiner is not going to enjoy it. This area is quite dead, but as you can see, it can be quite busy sometimes. Obviously, go back into your lane when you can. This is not a 20 road, this is a 30 road, so you should show that you know, but also don't be too much. Next, he's gonna ask you to follow the road to the left, which is a bad description. He's gonna probably say, turn left here, please, something like that. So you do that, place, show in. This is such an industrial area. It's quite a funny one, but it's quite a nice road to ride, actually. If you're riding this road from the other direction, just be aware that there are some places where it looks like you can sort of take off into a road, another road. Like here, for example, that's a perfect. I'm going to do a safe stop here. So here, if you come from the opposite direction in your ride, but they haven't told you anything, and you then automatically should be following the road. Quite easy to actually swing into that one there by mistake. You should follow how it goes there, but it's so big and attractive, so that's why. That was the one I was thinking about. It's awesome that we actually found it that quickly. This definitely could be more than a 30, I feel like, but it is a 30. There's no signs, there's only lampposts. Gosh, there's so many
trucks,
long
lorries,
whatever you call this in English. My English is failing. And then we're gonna take a right here. There's very possible to take a left, but not today. I'm gonna take a right with you. They could be quite funny and like, you know what, we're going to go back and then you're going to take a right here, but we're going to go straight ahead. Do you remember from the previous long video how I talked about when I was riding down this road here, how I said like, yeah, if you take a left from the test center, you will probably end up on this road? Well, here we are, as promised. This red light is so slow though. Even when you're going through junctions, it doesn't hurt to have an extra look, just because, you know, a lot of things are... everything's basically trying to kill you. Judgment call. Can we make it? I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't push. But probably after we can. Yep. That would probably been okay. Just be patient, give us space. Recognize this roundabout here. Opposite direction, the one sign with that the leaves can really cover. Look at that, there are more leaves now. Harder to see that. We're going to take a left here. This area is probably going to be picked for you, maybe, who knows, to show your control. Now I see it's ahead is quite closed, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. You want to see that you do the shoulder checks twice. And these are really steep, these hills. So normally, or perhaps they would take you up this road, but this is closed now, so I'm not going to challenge that. So I'm just going to turn around and go up. Same place. He's gonna do it anyway. Cheeky, cheeky. If you only knew I filmed him right there. And that's also close. So that's unfortunate, because they would basically take you up here and it's gonna be quite steep. And you go up another hill and probably take a left or something. And it's to show that you have the control and also shoulder check and stuff. But that's great that you know about this area now. I'm gonna drive you through Belvedere, because that is usually something they could take you through as well. Just look far up ahead here. If you get opposing traffic, it can be a little bit tight. Don't turn into sharply until you know. There we go, you see one car. This should be fine. But you can always slow it down a little bit. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, we'll wait here. A little head nod as a thank you. And don't forget it's 30 here. So soon we'll approach Belvedere. Interesting here situation. Keep your distance from the bus, obviously. But there's a lot of traffic, so this is not the easiest time to do a test, I would say, if I was with an examiner right now. So you're gonna go straight ahead in this roundabout. can't see the signs. Don't want to block this guy, so do that. Okay, we're going straight, so we're gonna place ourselves correctly. We're gonna wait, see what these other guys are doing, and then we're gonna go. That should be the correct thing to do, the legal thing. There's a lot of confusion about that new rule of pedestrians having priority. So I'm always a little bit unsure of those, but you definitely should look that up more in more detail. Anyway, here is Belvedere. It's not that big of a deal of a town. As you can tell, nothing is repeating 20, so it's actually probably a 30, which feels very weird, but it always goes slower than that here, and I recommend you don't push it. But maybe here you can be a little bit more 30-ish. Gonna take a right in this roundabout, or a third exit, as it's also known as. And we're gonna wait. And we're gonna go. And then we signal out, so the check go. A lot of kids out now. Yeah, try to not get a test time when the schools are closing. That will make your life more difficult. Anyway, this is not a big deal, this road. Maybe don't get a speeding fine here. Keep 30. Legendary move. Get a speeding ticket on your test. I don't know why he's stopping, because... Okay. I mean, that is technically, I guess, being good that he's careful, but I think the rules do say be prepared to stop. Not unnecessary stopping. Anyway, this road I've ridden down a lot of times. I believe in my second mod 2 that I passed, we actually went in here somewhere, but I don't remember exactly where that was, so I don't think there's any point of me showing it. It's basically just very residential, and not that, you know, it's very, look, everything looks quite the same. But it's good that you see this here now. Oh boy, I really didn't pick the correct time to show you these places. So I would actually love to go to Bexleyheath. I am the most legal motorcyclist alive right now, not filtering. But you can't filter on your test, so I'm gonna sit here and bake in the sun for you guys. I'm gonna spin around, and we found it. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna take a right here. Perfect. This area is something they can take you to as well. It has some tricks that I'm definitely gonna show you, that they check that you actually are aware of street signs and where you can enter and exit and stuff. And I believe this is one of the first ones. So they're going to tell you here to take a left. And are you going to fall for the trap to go in there? No. But you're going to take the left here. So that is one. So you see it? That's a no entry. We're going to actually come down this road here. There we go. Probably looking for parking as well. And here you want to peep and creep here because this visibility is really bad. They want to see you do this. So, yeah. Very good. And then we continue. This is a one-way road, I believe. Could be wrong. Let's check. It's always confusing when the cars are parked the other way. No, they're two ways. So that is what you see. I did a mistake as well. I mean, on this side you can enter and exit both, but on the other side you can't. So I'm actually going to take you back there now. This is a way that the riding school rode with me, and that is we're going to take a right here. This is actually real gold for you guys. Shoulder check again, and there we go here. This little residential part, and it is a 30 here, which doesn't feel correct at all. But yeah, I mean, you're not gonna do a burnout down this road. You obviously want to show that you know it's not 20, but also that you are careful. Oof, this road is always so bad. We're gonna take the next left. So not this left, don't fall for the trap. This left. Excellent, you see? So glad I got to show you this. And now I'm gonna try to make my way back. I'm gonna show you one final place, and that should conclude this video. Excellent, we're back to exactly where I wanted. This is awesome. This roundabout is really confusing in terms of, like, I'm going second exit, but it's not that easy to understand how you're going to signal. I believe what I'm doing now is the correct one, but you should double check that one. I might have not signaled correctly in that roundabout, or I did correctly. Hindrance on our side, do we have space? Yes, we do. It is possible that the car in that roundabout with me did the correct signaling, but anyway, I'm nitpicking now. We're back in Belvedere. And we're going through Belvedere the other side now. Which is also excellent that you get to see it from this angle. And this road, now I'm fairly certain this is a one-way. We're gonna go straight ahead in this roundabout, actually. Go through a downhill area that they might take you through as well before our final place. Alright, that was... You did definitely have time there, but sure. Really confusing this. You... From the speed bumps and stuff, you think it is maybe 20. I believe it's not. Because we don't see any repeating 20 signs. And it's only lampposts. So this should be a 30. Just be cautious of how tight this is. That was probably correctly judged by me. But here it will be interesting. Hindrance on our side, we should actually give space to this guy, so let's do that. Oh good, he's taking that road. Awesome. They might ask you to do us stop safely here, which we then do. Please stop safely. Blah blah blah. I do it right before the yellow line on the curb. Thanks so much, Schrello Rides. Leave whenever you're ready. Mirror. Mirror. Shoulder check. Signal, go. Turn off your signal, don't forget that. That's a really easy one to do, to forget to turn off your signal, which is a little bit embarrassing. Apparently a very common fault. It's the bloody signal that you don't turn off. Okay, Mr. Car, what are you doing? Okay, cool. Keep your distance from that. Very nice. Boop. Gosh, so many speed bumps. Okay. And we're gonna take a right here, and we're gonna get back to that B&Q that you probably start recognizing by now. It's awesome. Bingo! And recognize yourself now. We've gone up that road a couple times. You can undertake if they signal right. With caution. Now look at that. Do you remember from the first video? That sign, you can barely see it now. That can really put you under stress. Now you can see it, but it's so little time, I feel. Anyway, we're gonna go straight ahead in the roundabout, and since there's no markings, I'm gonna assume outer. I do think that's correct. And we're now basically retracing our steps. But I'm now reaching our final destination, which is down to the right here. Not this one. This one. There's a lot of road closures today. And they are stopping, and I'm going to continue down because I still want to show you this. So this is exactly why they take you here, because you get opposing traffic quite easily. You don't want to mess up. You want to show them that you look very far ahead. That's the point of this place. And it's still a 30 road, which is also so weird. But, well, it's not actually. I'll take that back. But okay, here we have a car. He should stop, but he won't. But he's gonna be there. Well, nicely assumed, sir. this is tight. So if you come from opposing direction, this is a pretty, you know, hairy place to ride. So you get the idea why they take you down here. Go there, up there, go. A little thank you never hurts. Oof. Watch out for those potholes on this road. Yeah, amazing. So that was that road. And we are now gonna take a left here. And basically just follow the road. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go straight ahead. That was very hard to judge. Signal, shoulder, go. Bus is not showing any life signs, so this is a 30 road. Don't speed up more. Oh, please let me get that green light. Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. Okay, that's a little bit. It's fine. I am still legally doing it, but I don't want to mull around. There we go. Still red. Perfect. So that is actually good. They've accounted for that. Amazing. So I'm gonna do a safe stop here, and sorry for referencing the other videos so much, but we went here and we sort of did a safe stop right by the bus, and then a U-turned up. So this is a perfect way to end this video. Who knows, maybe there will be a third one. For that, it would be great if you just could subscribe, and that will just increase the stats of the channel, and I can just continue to put out this content. Thank you so much for the likes I got from the other video. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I can't wait to show you the next video of maybe a gear review, maybe more of this. Great. All right. Bye-bye.